What is up, everyone? I am Nondescript Midnight coming at you with another tutorial video for how to complete this game, No Loads, No Meds, All Secrets. So Crash Site is actually a pretty fun level, but it's also pretty straightforward. There is, my mouse was on the screen and causing it to load. There is a part of this level that I am not going to cover because it is completely superfluous. I think for any runs whatsoever. I don't think that you'll need to worry about it. Okay. But yeah, with no further ado, let's dive into this level. Now, there's a couple of things you can do here. If you want to be fancy, you can do this, which I'll show you now. Let's just save over here. There's a couple of ways to get down. One of them is to literally run and jump and hold grab late so that you land in the quicksand. Lara will scream but not die. Okay, and then basically just run and jump across here and then die. Oops. So yeah, that can happen. Hang on. That can happen if you grab too quickly. So if you are going to do this path, oh my god, I can't even get the jump now. I haven't actually played this game in a few days, so it might take me a little bit of time to warm up. Anyway, so what you want to do here is you just want to hold forward and then up, but wait for Lara to bash onto the tile so that she'll grab. Don't let her sink too far. Anyway, so that's just a fancy way you can do this if you want to, but let's just do the slower way because I think many people who are starting out might be a little bit intimidated to do something like that. So you can just walk off the edge over there. Now you stand about here, jump onto this tile, and then we go over here to this tile. I believe it's this one. I haven't actually done this legit way in a while. And you can just run and jump over to this one. Now you can run and jump over to the next one immediately if you want to. Up to you. There is a sequence where you can run and jump onto all of them. But, yeah. Don't think you need to be shown that. If you want to learn that setup, look at glitchless runs of this game. It'll teach you how to do all of the run and jumps to all of the platforms. But we're going to come in here and grab our first secret. Yeah, I've been doing Tomb Raider 1 Egypt % recently, so I am a little bit rusty at this game. It's actually weird to see Lara with a ponytail as opposed to a bun. Now over here you want to be careful, don't do a run and jump, just do a standing jump from that secret. You can also, from there, jump straight onto there and drop down. So that is an option if you want to do that. Just learn how to line it up. I like to grab these grenades because I like having extra grenades, so you can go ahead and do that. But let's go ahead and pop down here. Nothing much to explain, just a bit of sprinting, and you can either kill the raptor, or I would recommend just dodging the raptor. And we're going to climb our way up here. You can light a flare if you want to. And down here. Now, this is what we're never going to do. We're not going to do in this level. So there's a whole bunch of climbing and platforming and stuff that you need to do to get onto this plane. But because of the game, because the game developers had a little bit of a brain fart, there's a much easier way to get onto the plane. So we're going to be using that way in this video. I don't feel like covering all the ridiculous acrobatics and stuff that you have to do to go on the legit path. If you want to do the legit path, go ahead and look it up. There are many guides out there that will cover that path. So what I like to do here is trigger the raptors. Now I want to save my MP5 ammo because I use it for the boss in Puno. So I'm just going to let this guy shoot for a little bit. You don't have to wait here, you can just murder them all. But it does save you a little bit of ammo if you let him do a bit of shooting first. He usually dies, so not much to say here. Grab this, and then we're going to go and grab the second secret of the level. Which I always oh right, I'm playing Tomb Raider 3. So, fun fact, my crouch and dash buttons in this game are the same as my sidestep buttons in Tomb Raider 1 and 2. So it is a bit weird jumping between them. Alright, now we've got these little greeny dinosaurs. What I like to do is line most of them up, blow them up. You can wait for all four of them to be lined up, but sometimes that takes a bit long. So maybe just kill the last one without worrying about it. Okay, so I'm gonna show there's a cool trick you can do here if you're confident enough. So basically, when we pick up this key, we spawn a T-Rex. Her name is Sarah, and she's lovely. However, if you are in this part of the water, Sarah cannot grab you. I think it's this part. Yeah. So if you just stand here and shoot, you can kill Sarah without... I mean, unless she runs and bashes me. But basically, this is the best place to stand to kill her. Because if you stand in the doorway, I'm going to show you the other place you can stand. I just want to kill her quickly. Okay. So, what you can do if you're not comfortable doing that is you can throw a couple of flares over here. Flares actually distract her, and then you can run into this corner over here, and you can bait her into coming towards you by standing here. Actually, I'll just show you. Why am I doing this without actually showing you? It makes no sense. Throw a couple of flares. Oh dear. She noticed me. She's on her way. So I mean, you can just sit here and bait her out to kill her. I find this method takes long, and then also you have to do stuff like baiting her out, so you have to wait here. Try to get her to come to you. Overall, it's just not that efficient, whereas if you stand in that puddle of water, she can't get to you. Oh god. But yeah, so you can take care of her like that. What I'm gonna do is die. She's gonna kill me here. Oh, I forgot to pull the lever. Nice. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill her and then cut to me pulling that lever. Alright, so pull the lever. So I killed her in this using the puddle setup that I showed earlier. You can also just juke her if you want to. It's entirely up to you. You can juke her. You can use flares to distract her and get her to. And you can just juke her. I wasn't very effective at doing it because I forgot to pull the lever. I haven't juked her in a while. But you can just juke her if you would like to do that. A raptor spawns after you pull that switch and head back this way. I'm going to pick up some flares here. Just don't want to run low on flares. Why are my videos always a mess? I always mess up something while I'm trying to explain things. Oh well, it's like my life, I guess. So yeah, there's a couple of ways of dealing with Sarah, so hopefully that works for you. You can always juke her and just not kill her. That's the fastest way to do it. So if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to. She's actually not that hard to juke. But yeah, anyway, we're going to come over here. And we're going to do the same waiting game. But we're going to kill those two guys anyway, but we're going to see if they take care of the raptors, because the raptors actually take a lot of ammunition. So just having them kill them for us is actually great. Or at least that's what we try to do. This is taking forever. Okay, but anyway, they did most of the work, which is nice, because then we just get all of this ammunition for free. So we're going to pick all of this up. Crouching instead of sidestepping. I'm so used now to Tomb Raider 1. Okay, I'm going to show you a neat trick over here. It should be right. Sometimes it takes a few. Maybe my lineup isn't perfect here. But basically you can shoot down this raptor from over here and it saves a whole bunch of shenanigans. There we go. So yeah, it just takes a little bit of aiming and practice and you'll be able to do that. Now I like to jump up here and let these two duke it out. Oh, this is nice. I don't like this. Let's just kill the raptor here. And then we're gonna go kill the guy. We want to kill these guys because they drop they drop a lot of clips of B5 ammo. I think it's 60. Yeah, I think they drop 60. So we do want to actually kill them. Alright, now here's a little bit of tricky platforming. You may want to practice this a few times. We should get it first time. I mean, I've only done this like 100 times. You would assume that I would know how to do this. But, yeah, I have been wrong in the past. Basically, you just do a jump twist onto that slope. And then you turn while running. Jump up here. And you'll notice, now that we've shot down that, raptor, we don't have to deal with Laura's janky targeting because she'll just target this raptor instead. And it's kind of annoying. Oh, I'm gonna do that a lot in this video, aren't I? Oh boy. And this is the third and final secret of this area. Oh boy. I'm gonna hit the I'm gonna hit crouch a lot thinking that it's sidestep. I'm gonna drop down here. Pull this lever. Now, usually, and I say usually this raptor that comes out here doesn't come to this tile, so you should be able to take care of her from here. Then there's a jump scare raptor. When you pull this switch, 2 raptors spawn, so just tap backwards, jump twist onto the platform so you can take care of them. They're not usually this well behaved. And then 1 raptor spawns when you pull this one, so just jump, twist, and get onto here as quickly as possible. Take care of this raptor. And then this final switch doesn't spawn any raptors, so you don't have to worry about it there. Alright, and then we're going to climb up here. Pick up this key, and then we're just going to sprint to the left to avoid getting bitten by that jump scare raptor, and we're just going to leave that raptor up there. Okay, and then run and jump here, grab, and then just do a standing jump, and you'll successfully have navigated that bridge. That's why you've got to make sure to keep those bridge tiles active so that you can actually grab onto them. It just makes it quicker. I mean, you can just swim back. There's no problem with doing that. Now, this is the part where we skip a whole bunch of tedious acrobatics. The game devs forgot that you could just climb up on this side. Now, here's a cool little trick for you. If you just fall down this hole, it spawns a raptor. However, if you do this, if you do a fake grab drop over here, you miss the trigger tile, and the raptor will never spawn. So we're going to pop these keys in. Now you see, because that activated a flip map, the raptor doesn't spawn on that tile anymore. So we're just going to come over here. Pull this switch. Dash to this gun turret. Shoot that out. Jump. And then sprint all the way to the end. And then jump. Grab up here. And here you go. And congratulations if you made it to that point. That was Crash Site, no loads, no meds or secrets. Well, in my case, just no meds, because I saved and loaded a lot so that I could show stuff. But yeah. Grats if you got to that part. I will put my, like, as with all of these videos, my social medias will be in the description and also displayed on screen. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we will be handling Madubu Gorge next. So, Madubu Gorge is a pretty tricky level if you're not used to kayak controls and all of that stuff. But it should be fun to cover. I actually really enjoy playing Madubu Gorge. I've played it several times, so I'm kind of comfortable with it. So it will be interesting to see how the video turns out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye, and have a fantastic day.